Hey you guys, so I'm back again with another message from the Lord. Been sitting on these messages, but God dropped something in my spirit the yesterday, and then it was heavy on me again today. And God was clearly wanting me to come and tell His children to pray for your children to have a good school year. We have a lot of kids, a lot of young adults that are transitioning from whether it be from you know, middle school to high school to college. Pray and cover your children because a lot of this stuff is them transitioning, and a lot of these things is milestones that they're achieving. And what saddens me today is a lot of children don't have a good support system. This is what I'm seeing. They don't have a good support system, or they have a support system, quote unquote, support system that is very, very negative. Pray and cover over your children. Um, do regular check ins with your children. If you are like me, where you have younger siblings, that your younger siblings look up to you because their parents is not really active in their lives, reach out to them. Make sure they're doing okay. Encourage them. Speak life into them. And it saddens me because this is like an ongoing cycle that I had witnessed myself and that I had to endure when I was a child, of being shunned, of being mistreated, of being taken advantage of. And now I'm seeing other children go through it as well. And now I'm trying to be the one to actually wholeheartedly encourage, because I know how it feels. I know how it feels to have my auntie or uncle to be low key jealous of you and try to hinder you from going and walking into your purpose. Y'all, these are generational curses that are over the bloodline, and these are some things that you have to pray out for your children, that you have to break. Even not just with aunties and uncles, it can be between siblings where you have jealousy between siblings. Cain and Abel, that's in the Bible, right? Um, we see jealousy play out a lot through the Bible to try to kill and try to stop people from walking into their purpose. And I'm just saying this in this season to pray over your children. Check up on your children, because the devil is after their purpose. The devil is after their becoming. And he's going to use whoever he can use in this season, in this hour, to try to attack your children, to try to attack your family members, your brothers, your sisters. If you are seeing this, pray over them. If you are seeing this and God has laid on your heart to reach out to be a destiny helper to them, do it, because the devil is trying to stop them from walking into their purpose. We have a lot of people in our bloodline that are gifted, that are anointed. Thank you, Holy Spirit, and they don't answer the call. But this upcoming generation, some of them are going to answer the call. Some of them are going to need for you to pray over them. Some of them are going to need for you to cover them. So, in prayer, and to teach them the way that they should go so they won't stray away from it, because they're not getting some of these teachings at home. They're not getting some of these teachings from where they should be. So God might be using you in this season, in this hour, to be a light in their dark world, to be an example for them to follow. So I'm just coming to say, pray over your children, or pray over whoever this person is for. Like I said, might not necessarily be your blood child. It could be a foster child. It could be a stepchild. It could be a relative in your family. To where you have to step in and do extra assistance because they don't have nobody. And God is saying to pray over them, to cover them, go the extra mile. If you can, go the extra mile for them, to make sure they are good. If they need counseling service, reach out. Try to help them to get the counseling services that they need. If they need mentorship, reach out. Try to help them to get the mentorship and stuff that they need so they can be successful. You didn't go through what you went through. If you was a type of person that went through this as a child, you didn't go through this, those things just for you. You went through those things so you can be a help and assistance to someone else, so you can help their journey be easier, and so they don't have to go through the exact same things that you went through. So if God is using you in this season, in this hour, to help them get the assistance that they need earlier, so they don't have to go through the long testing and trials and tribulations that you went through, do it. All right. Because it's necessary, it's needed. And we have a lot of people out here, y'all, that really don't want to see people succeed. We have a lot of people out here, y'all, that really says that they have a mouth and a heart for God, but their heart is far from Him. And so we need to be the light of the world to these babies that are coming forth, that are walking into life, that are starting their new lifestyles, their new careers, that so they can walk into their purpose and so they can truly see who God is. And some of these children are truly gonna see who God is through you. All right. So just want to encourage or come and release this message because God had this in my spirit for the past couple of days. And I mean, I really just been praying over children that I know that are about to go in and start school, or that are about to transition into real life. Life is about to start life for them, and I'm just asking God to cover them in prayer. I'm just covering them in prayer, um, and asking God to just cover them and just to be an encouraging word and a light to them because they need it. They need it in this season, this hour, like never before. So if you are in a situation, please take the time to pour into someone else. Please take the time to be a blessing to these children, okay? So I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.